night, the screen lights up. Pigskin heads, their coffee cups. Football cards on the table scattered. Chasing legends, torn and battered. Weekly updates shouted loud. Fantasy lineups make us proud. Talking trades, hobby news to yell. Pigskin Press Box live as hell. Weekly updates shouted loud. Fantasy lineups make us proud. Talking trades, hobby news to yell. Pigskin Press Box live as hell. Foil flares the golden shine. Breaking packs the holy shrine. Hits and misses, legends rise. Gritty dance under neon skies. Weekly updates shouted loud. Fantasy lineups make us proud. Talking trades, hobby news to yell. Pigskin Press Box live as hell. Flares the golden shine, breaking packs the holy shrine. Hits and misses, legends rise. Gritty dance under neon skies. Weekly updates shouted loud. Fantasy lineups make us proud. Talking trades, hobby news to yell. Pigskin Press Box live as hell. Warriors breaking bones, dreams collapse on brittle thrones. Trash talk flies, stats collide, football frenzy never dies. Weekly updates shouted loud, fantasy lineups make us proud. Talking trades, hobby news to yell. Pigskin Press Box live as hell.
Yes, it's Sunday night, and I am joined with the man, the myth, the legend, SV Vintage. Seth, what's up, brother?
What's going on, Greg? How you doing, brother?
Man, dude, just getting ready for season to start, man. I'm super stoked. I can't wait, dude. I'm like, let's go.
Same, dude. It's coming.
Yes, sir, man. So let's see what we got in the chat tonight. Looks like we got Sick Twist is up in here. We got Pick 6 cards. We've got a few people joining us. Get some people some time to come in and see what we can get going on tonight, man. See if everybody wants to come out and play, you know. But so what you been up to, man?
And a lot of fishing, and just a little bit of card ripping.
There you go. Hey, rip cards while you're fishing. That's the key.
I thought about it once.
So have you picked up anything since we last saw you over here? It's been a little bit.
I have a little bit. I ripped a couple blasters of Elite, and I got real lucky because I was able to, each blaster, the parallel had a Patriot. So I got the Randy Moss and the Travian Henderson I was able to pull. I also got a Jaden Daniels on the name, whatever, Spellbound, and I pulled a Cam Ward out of $9.99.
Yeah.
And then probably two of my better pickups. I picked up the Panini Instant. I got Kyle Williams out of 10 auto, and I also got the Travian Henderson out of 10 auto.
Nice.
So I got that one on the way.
Yeah, I picked up some Elite, but man, dude, I got so hosed on it. I picked up a blaster and I picked up a mega box, and I'm telling you, I didn't pull anything. I think I pulled like a Jaden Daniels Spellbound out of the blaster, and then I pulled. Let me see. I'll bring it over here to the card cam. So I think I pulled this Justin Herbert Spellbound, and that's literally all I got. Like I got super hosed, man. So I was like, oh my god,
unbelievable.
So I like Elite, you know what I mean. So when it comes to Elite, I don't know. I got a couple packs, dude. So I'm gonna I picked these up. They were in the store, just some of the value packs, and of course they got the pink parallels, always my favorite. But I figured I'd rip these while we're here on the channel and see what we can pull out of these.
Man, I hope you pull some fire out. I mean, I think Elite is a great singles buy in general.
There's the Caleb Williams, second year.
So let's see if you can beat the odds on these.
I got this Caleb Williams. Got Brian Burns. Oh, and these pinks are freaking flaming pink, dude. So they had the lavenders, and I thought the lavenders might be funny looking, but they were actually just like a tint of lavender. So I thought the pinks would be the same way, and I can see them back here in the corner. They are beyond pink. They're like that fluorescent pink.
What was the lavenders in? Maybe I wonder if I was that in the blaster.
I think it was a mega box that carried the.
Oh, okay. I do have a mega, but I haven't opened it.
No, Joseph, I see you down there. We have not picked the games yet. We're just getting kicked off. I'm opening some packs. I got a pink Phil Sim. Dude, this thing, Seth, this thing is like flaming hot pink.
Oh
like,
my God, there's no need of that.
Yeah, I mean, Jesus. We got a Penix
no
on the
team
second year.
Ugh.
McKinstry. Got an Ed Reed. Chase Brown. Remember, I got him on my fantasy.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Miles Garrett. Dylan Gabriel on the pink. That's actually, I think, that's probably one of the best rookie I've pulled from Elite so far this year. It's crazy.
Yeah.
We got Joseph Hines Allen. I got Malik Neighbors second year. DeForest Buckner. We got a Max Crosby. Dak Prescott. Tua. Patrick Mahomes. Nico Collins on the pink field view. Those things are hideous. I shouldn't have bought these, but oh well. Got a Bo Nix on the second year. Brian Thomas Jr., Joey Bosa, Bucky Irving, Saquon Barkley, Nick Bosa, Xavier Worthy. If anybody wants a kid reporter, there it is. You could win. So I don't know. That was kind of a, yeah.
Man, I mean, Elite, we expect it.
I'm not gonna pick up any more Elite, and I'm kind of disappointed because I really like the cards, man. They're pretty cool.
They actually look pretty decent this year. I will say the base looks pretty nice. That little design is just enough.
It is. It is. I got another pack, so we'll rip that one. I picked up 3 of these. Probably rip another one on a short later this week or something, but
yeah,
as well. I mean, they're cool. The base cards actually look really cool. So
they do. They look a lot better than last year.
We got Eric Dickerson,
Nice.
Urlacher, another Herbert, Mike Allstott. Remember him?
Oh yeah.
Derrick Henry. We got Bryce Young, Matthew Stafford. We got Bryce Young on the flaming pink.
Okay.
Devon Witherspoon, Ed Reed, another Chase Brown, another Miles Garrett. Yeah, these are kind of like funky. It reminds me of like the old school stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where you'd open packs and they'd be the same.
Right.
We got a Pat Bryant rookie. Pat Bryant on the pink.
You're getting dusted.
Yeah, dude. Just, it's bad. Second year lad McConkey. We got Nick Bolton, Jalen Hurts, Jamar Chase. Oh, and I got a nice pink Justin Herbert spellbound.
At least you got a couple PCs.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to PC the pink too much, man. I don't know.
That's the worst, man. I don't see the reason for the pink.
I don't either. Hey, there's a Mike Evans, JSN, Bo Nix second year, Brian Thomas Jr., and Joey Bosa. So, yeah, leaves a little bit to be desired, but so be it. What are you going to do, right?
Hey, when they hit, they hit. And opening up 2 boxes and hitting 2 Patriots for me on my fucking, I'm all about it. Excuse my language.
Oh, and the shittiest part about it, dude, is the Herbert I got is the exact same one that I got in the lavender out of the mega boxes I just got in the pink.
So what do you think of the lavenders? Do you like them or not?
Dude, the lavender actually looks super cool. You can't even really tell it's lavender. It's kind of like it's just like a hint of lavender. That's why I was thinking when I bought these, I thought like the pink would do it, like the same thing. Even on the in the mega box,
I see it.
It had like the lavender was not very, very lavender at all. It was really like mild. So I was thinking that's what they were going to do with the pink, and instead they went the whole other direction, and it's not even like foil anymore. It's just pink. So it's just pink, bro. It's pretty goddamn pink. So.
One day.
Joseph said he's not much for college football. He prefers NFL. Did you guys see the Arch Manning got his booty handed to him a little bit. It wasn't bad. He didn't crash and burn, but it was.
It's so funny how people switch on a dime too. Now, like the talk I've heard a little bit is just like, oh, fucking Arch Manning, huh? You know.
Well, I mean, he wasn't horrible. I mean, he threw one pick or something, and it was only like 14-7. It wasn't,
Not a blowout.
yeah, it wasn't like a blowout or anything. It was a pretty decent game. So,
Yeah.
But he lost. So of course, they were like, he's got to go undefeated, win the Heisman and the national championship all this year. And let's just get real.
Everything's so extreme. It's got to be.
He's like 19 years old.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, that's pretty much. I didn't pick up much of anything. Like I said, I just ripped a couple packs this week. I've been kind of busy. I do have a lot of stuff sitting on my watch list that I'm actually bidding on right now. I'm trying to pick up some Trevor Lawrence, man. I think that guy's going to be good, dude. You know,
if there's ever a year.
Yeah, I think this is going to be the year for him, man. I think he's going to really have a good season, and they picked up some decent talent, put him around him. He's got Brian Thomas Jr. and I think they're going to have a good year, and I think he's going to finally shine.
BTJ has a lot of potential this season to blow up too. Fantasy, he seems like a great guy to have on your bench.
Yeah, he's definitely somebody worth it. But speaking of fantasy, how you just brought that up, we're going to talk about fantasy. Let's get into some fantasy football here for a minute, and let's see what we picked up. So this week, Seth, you're in the league with us, so bring up your roster this week. It looks like you're playing sports card ripping teacher this week.
Oh,
yeah. I'm looking at
he's tough.
Yeah, I'm looking at the matchup. So you got Mahomes starting for you. That's cool. You got Baker Mayfield. That's a good one.
Yeah.
It shows him 53% winning over you, but it is what it is.
It could go any way, right? You just don't know. And I'm keeping Chris Olave on my bench. I don't feel him right now.
Yeah, I think Chris Olave is going to have a good year, though. As long as he can keep from getting, any more concussions, I think he'll be all right.
I'm worried about his fragile little body, and I'm assuming he's just going to have a slow start to the season. So I'm just going to sit him to start here.
You got Devontae Adams, Hunter Henry. Oh, you got Breece Hall. Breece Hall was good for me last year. He's solid, man. That guy puts up numbers every week, dude.
He does, dude. He's a steady workhorse. Malik Neighbors, I'm expecting and hoping will be a great
I think he's going to do good.
Receiver, too, yeah.
So he's running Derrick Henry and Isaiah Pacheco. I don't think Pacheco is going to pull a lot of yards, man. I don't see it.
People are thinking he might pick it up this season. We'll see. Yeah. He's always decent, but he doesn't explode ever. So maybe he's got a year coming.
Yeah. No, you guys don't look bad. Your squad looks pretty good, actually. I didn't see too many teams that were like really, really lopsided. You know what I mean? Everybody seemed to.
It was a pretty decent draft, I think.
Yeah.
Which, for the most part, with these guys, I got my third draft. I got to do in 2 days. And then I'm done with drafting.
Yep, man. Hey, what up, Sick Twist? Sick Twist just joined the building. He probably on his way back from the river.
Good spot to be.
So let's look at what I picked up, what I got going. I'm playing 2 days rips this week. That's
okay.
My week one. I'm opening against 2 days rips.
Oh, you got 52% win there.
Yeah, 52% saying I'm going to win, but he's got a solid team. He's got Jaden Daniels starting for him. He's got Taylor as his running back. That's
Chase.
Yeah, I think that dude is solid, bro. I think he's having a great game.
Looking at your side, dude, you look pretty healthy over there yourself.
Yeah, I did pretty good drafting my running back, so I think I'm stoked there. I ended up with Bucky Irving, Chase Brown, and then James Conner.
Yeah,
I'm playing Conner in my flex spot.
Yeah, I like it.
So I think we line up pretty good. It's a pretty good matchup. It's gonna be one of those games, like one of those weeks where like the defense is what wins the game for you type of thing.
Right. Could be.
Not too bad. I mean, he's got a solid team too, though.
You guys are pretty close here.
Yeah. I think you got Warren, who's a running back. He's got Taylor.
A tight end, Tyler Warren.
Yeah, he's got Tyler
The other
Warren.
Warren. Oh, he's got
Yeah,
two
yeah.
Warrens. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Yeah, he don't look bad. He don't look bad. So
No, he's got some stuff there.
yeah, it's not too
Ravens
bad.
D.
Not too bad. Yeah, the rest of the league looked pretty good. I didn't really see who else was playing each other. I looked at it once or twice, and I'll go back through and I'll look at my lineup again. But I think I'm pretty set, unless something drastic happens, somebody gets hurt or something like that in the practice. But
I see Sick Twist has got Small Town Rips.
okay.
And he's got Nix and Genty, Harvey. He's got a healthy Xavier Worthy.
Yeah.
Sick Twist has a decent looking team here.
Let me see here. Yeah, I think our league drafted pretty good. I think everybody's pretty balanced, man. I know that Small Town Rips has a solid team.
Chuba Hubbard, David Montgomery, JSN, Trey McBride.
Yeah, they drafted a pretty solid squad too. So did Sports Card Ripping Teacher. He actually.
He's got Najee on the bench. Yep. Igbuka. Man, there's some good teams out here this year.
Yeah, Joseph said stacked at the teams that were talented last year are just as good, if not better this year. The Eagles, Redskins, Packers, Lions, Vikings, Rams, and if the Niners can stay healthy. Yeah. I don't know. The Niners, I'm just questionable. I mean, McCaffrey is so good, dude, but he just is always injury prone. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, yeah, the AFC West too. The AFC West is going to be ridiculous. It's like the coaching Hall of Fame, man.
I know.
So we've been doing this for the past couple weeks. So Seth, I'll introduce you to the new game that we play. It's called Stash or Trash. So Stash or Trash.
All right.
Let's get into it, man. Stash or Trash is fun. So I'm gonna bring out the first player that I'm gonna let you guys know. Of course, I'm stashing them, but I want to know what you think about Najee Harris.
Najee, fresh to the Chargers. Stash or pass? I stash because he'll be teaming up with Omarion. I don't know. He's got to learn the new system and get broken in. But I think after a couple games, he might be right up there in numbers.
Yeah, I didn't chase him this year in my fantasy league, but I think they're gonna split time for sure, at least for the first half of the season. I stash him. I've been PCing Najee Harris since he was a Steeler. I've always liked him. I think people sleep on him too much, man. The guy's 1,000 yard a year back. You know what I mean? He's consistently 4 years in a row, 1,000 yards plus. You know, you can't turn your head on that. So I keep him, and I've been PCing him. Like I even have the auto of that card. So that was cool. I think that was numbered out of 125. So yeah, I mean, I've been collecting Najee Harris since he came into the league. So I was super stoked.
Rookie running backs this year that are probably going to be on the top. Oh, I got O'Marion Hampton as one of them. I think that who could make a good run for a title at the end of the year.
I think so. I think he's going to probably end up becoming ultimately the number one, but I think they're going to split it pretty good. You know, I mean, they're kind of consistent with that. So, you know, I think both of them are going to get a lot of yards, man, a lot of carries. So Najee Harris, we're stashing him. My next one, Jamar Chase. I think anybody would say they're going to stash him. I've been super impressed with the fact that I can pick this guy up on the cheap, man. He's like, I can't believe how much I've been buying Jamar Chase for.
He's a huge, solid play. First, I mean, he's a stash all the way, obviously.
Yeah, you kind of you're breaking up a little bit. I think we lost you here for a second, Seth. Your audio went a little bit funky on us.
Yeah, the audio's not clear on my side either.
Yeah, it sounded like the internet or something went low on you. But yeah, so I'm keeping Chase Brown. I'm actually out there buying Chase Brown stuff. I mean, Jamar Chase stuff. I'm buying Chase Brown too. But yeah, I'm actually out there buying Jamar Chase. I'm actually looking for him. So you can pick him up pretty cheap. I'm definitely stashing him. I think the guy's he's got a lot of years left in him, and he's gonna rock it this year. Let me
Easy
see.
stash. Yep.
So my next one, Bucky Irving. What do you think about Bucky?
Bucky Irving.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be insane. And having Godwin injured, I think McMillan might miss a little bit in the beginning or sit a little bit, but Bucky Irving is slated to have a big year, I think.
You want to try to restart again real quick and see if we can get your audio fixed? All right. While he's doing that, but yeah, I definitely, I think Bucky Irving's going to be rock and roll, man. I picked this card up. I love these Phoenix Fireburst cards. They're absolutely like probably the coolest. This is one of the coolest looking cards that I've seen come out in a while, man. I love this card. It's got like the scope in the background. It's got like the Fireburst. These cards are so sweet, especially when you get a color match like the Bucky Irving and stuff. Looks good. Any of those guys, the Jaden Daniels, Bucky Irving, they all look pretty good. I picked up a lot of the Charger rookies too, and they still look good on that. But yeah, I've been doing that quite a bit. Let's see if we can get Seth back in here. There he is. Let's see if he pops back in right away. Oh, now you sound much better. Let's see if you.
Side, and then I can't hear anything.
Yeah, there you are. You're loud and clear. I think it was just the internet or something was kind of choppy. So, but yeah. So we're both stashing Bucky Irving, huh?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was just telling about how amazing this card looks, man. I love it. So my next one, I PC this guy, so I'm definitely stashing this guy with Jaden Daniels. What do you think he's going to do? You think he's going to have a sophomore season?
Man,
or you think he's going to?
I don't think he'll. I'm not sure that he'll go as deep into the playoffs, but he's got the opportunity to this season. I would love to see it, but history always tells the one tale, right? So I would love to see him cruise through the sophomores and continue on his path because I really like Jaden. I think he's a great guy, great player.
Yeah,
so
I think he's gonna. I think he's gonna rock and roll this year. I mean, it's just like Stroud.
I was hoping the same for Stroud. I was gonna say Stroud. I thought was gonna be the same way, and he fell off. So,
how did he really fall off? I mean, the guy won a playoff game. Went to the playoffs. What are we talking about here? You know what I mean? Like he really didn't fall off.
It all falls back on the card market.
Yeah. The card market didn't treat him very good, but he didn't have that bad of a season. You know what I mean? I mean, he went into the playoffs.
All things considered.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, I don't think he had a bad season. I still PC him, and that's all right. Let the card market fall. I'll go buy him. Let me go get some PSA 10s for $20.
There you go.
Game on. But yeah, I PC Jaden Daniels. He ain't going nowhere in my collection. I got the Fireburst to him too.
Nice, dude.
I love that card, man. Yeah,
I feel like
Joseph said the Houston Texans have a bad line. Yeah, they do. And I think eventually, they're going to have to. Let me get set fixed in here. There we go. I'm going to bring you in again. There you are. Yeah, I mean, all things considered, man, I feel like, some teams and quarterbacks go through it. And I think that's a lot of why I'm picking up Trevor Lawrence cheap because, everybody's like, oh, he fell off. I'm like, he really hasn't played that horribly. He's got a shitty team. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, it's like, what are you going to do when you have no receivers, you have no line? You know what I mean?
Right. But if you can get into his cards for cheap right now and like with the potential, even if he's not your PC, the potential to flip down the road, even all he's got to do is win a couple playoff games and his his market will go up.
Oh, yeah, dude. That's all it's going to take. A good couple seasons, you know what I mean? Lions luck. What's going on, man? I was reading back on some of the comment or some of the chat, and Joseph was talking about, he said, I don't want to bash Chicago because I'm not that type of NFL fan. I don't belittle people's teams. However, I feel every year the Bears get hyped up and always get let down. Yeah, they do. And that true that where the quarterbacks go to die thing. I mean, I get it. I don't know what Caleb Williams is going to do. You know what I mean? I think he's a talented guy. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I mean, we'll see. They put a new coaching staff in over there, and I'm a firm believer in that, dude. Coaches make a team, and a system makes a team. You can take the most talented player in the world, and if you have no system, you just can't win football games. You know what I mean?
I think the Bears have the 5th toughest schedule this season too, so he's got a test.
Yeah, I mean, look at the Bengals, dude. I mean, I like watching the Bengals. You got Joe Burrow, T. Higgins, Jamar Chase. They have probably one of the most powerful offenses that I can think of that's complete. And then you turn around and you're losing games when you're scoring 40 points. Like, it just doesn't make sense.
A team like that should be in the Super Bowl. Yeah. This year they've got to get it done, at least get down to the game, or else, what are they doing?
Yeah, I mean, they should have just kept they should have went on the hunt and got Micah Parsons instead of letting him go to Green Bay, dude. Should think about that, man. That was pretty crazy.
Giving Parsons to Green Bay is crazy.
Yeah.
Green Bay is going to be a sneaky good team, I think. Sneaky, I don't think they're on everybody's radar, but they got a lot of good players there this year.
Yeah, they do, but here's what's going to happen with that Micah Parsons trade. I'm going to tell you right now, one of those two teams is going to go down as having the worst trade in NFL history, is basically what's going to happen. One of those two teams has made the worst trade in NFL history. And I'm telling you, if the Packers don't win a Super Bowl in the next 2 years, they're going to be the ones that are going to go down as the worst trade in history. They gave up a lot to get Micah Parsons over there. Both their first-round draft picks for the next 2 years. And in all reality, I know everybody loves Micah Parsons in Dallas, but at the same time, like, you're going to get 2 first-round draft picks next year, 2 first-round draft picks the following year. You know what I mean? If you make some moves, you can even trade up and have 3 first-round draft picks.
They still got Jerry Jones to contend with, but yes, you're right, dude. They have the perfect opportunity to rebuild a better Cowboys with this. Let's see what they do.
Yeah, I mean, I'm curious. Jones has a tendency to flip some stuff upside down over there, but I don't think they made a bad trade. You know what I mean? Micah Parsons is awesome, and I mean, he's a fan favorite, so you kind of wanted to see him stay there, and he's definitely a superstar. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, if you can get a haul like that, and, not worry about having to sign him to a big old contract,
that's it.
You're going to get 4 new rookies that are going to be first-round draft picks that you're going to have for 4 years on rookie contracts. So
potentially amazing.
But, that works. You know what I mean?
We'll see.
So, especially because Jerry don't like to pay nobody. I guess that's the best way for them to go about it. So I want to talk about card hype today, man. We were talking about Don't Believe the Hype, my little Flavor Flav pig in the thumbnail. That's what kind of brings you to that is like the price of cards. You know what I mean? I started looking and things are starting to jump again. Have you noticed that?
I haven't. I've been away from the. I just sold my Cam Ward for $40 the other day, but besides that, I've been off my selling for the last month or so. So I've just been out in the woods.
Yeah, this month. I mean, the hype cycle is starting. I mean, and I think maybe a lot of that's because football's coming around again. You know what I mean?
That's it. The last 3 weeks are some of the best weeks to be selling any cards. So with this week included, if you're not, pushing your cards out the door right now, you're a little behind, I'd say.
Yeah, I'm not a big seller, so it doesn't bother me too much. But I've been just noticing in a lot of the prices when I'm trying to buy some of the stuff, it's like this stuff's jumping. You know what I mean? And nobody.
This is peak right now to be buying. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean everybody's listing over comps, and you got all the big influencers, pumping and dumping and hyping all their little rookies and stuff like that. So
right.
Yeah. I'm looking at the thing. eBay has been dead for me, but I've been doing really well setting up at local shows. Oh, nice. What shows have you been setting up at? Like little mall shows and stuff like that? Like the little ones that they have. Lions Luck had commented. Those are always the best. Those are always the best, man.
You know, people to buy the $1 and $2, $5 and $10 cards on eBay. It's like if they're just seeing them in person, that's when you're going to sell those cards and really push out those smaller build, um, sales. So I think that card shows a really good way,
Yeah.
better than eBay to get rid of your stuff. That's for sure.
I buy a lot of like dollar cards and stuff on eBay. I don't mind it. You know what I mean? Usually
Yeah.
when I see somebody has some dollar cards and stuff, $2, $3, like a bunch of cards that are under $5, I usually go
Right.
through all of their stuff and I'll see what they have and I'll just try to work out a deal. Like, hey,
Make a
shoot me
bundle.
these 10. Yeah.
Yep.
You know, so that's always a cool way.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, dude. Tons of kids raising my dollar bins. I love it. Yeah, dude, that's awesome.
That's
man.
it.
That's
Yeah.
Dude, those shows are super cool when you find them at churches or you find them like at the VFWs and they rent out the hall and you know what I mean? They just set up tables and you just go for it. Those are the best shows, man.
I've only been back in the States for a couple of years, so I don't know anything about any shows in my area yet. I got to start like looking into this stuff
Yeah.
because that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, dude. I'm sure there's local shows, dude. Hit up some of the LCSs and see if they know of any shows or anything like that.
That's what
some
I
of them
gotta
go
do.
to it.
The ones
Right.
directly in my area are pretty garbage, but I know a few around the state that I should run to.
Yeah, dude. The small shows, I always get the best deals. You find the dealers that are more like you and me, you know, they're just
That's right.
dudes trying to turn over their collection or something like that. So you could usually get in there and work some sweet trades and get some
Right.
cards where everybody's not just all crazy. Some of those big shows, man, I get to them and you know, there's that hype. You know, everybody's it's a PSA 10. It's a PSA 10. I need $5 million for it. And I'm like,
Right,
yeah,
dude.
but it's a base card. Like, what are
That's
we talking
right.
about? So,
Right.
yeah, dude, those
That's
those
it.
small shows are fun, dude. Dollar bins are the kick it. I love dollar bins, man.
I think that's the way to go. The smaller shows for sure.
Yeah,
I got to find some.
one of my favorite card shops I go to is Burbank Sports Cards, and Burbank Sports Cards is actually super super cool. They have just there's so many cards there, dude. And I like the old 40s and 50s and stuff like that. And he'll have shoe boxes just full of raw cards.
Incredible.
Just sit through and go through that stuff. And you know, they're usually cool about it if you get 4 or 5 of them or something, 10 of them.
Right.
You know,
Bundle
they're gonna
up.
give you a good bundle price. So that's what I love to do at shows, man. I love to sit down and just get to going at it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
People always have tons of sell. I actually sold around 2K and Pokemon cards there last time. The market.
Pokemon is insane, dude. That's where all the money is.
Yeah, it is, dude.
people
Pokemon
selling-
is nuts.
Unreal.
I
I
don't know
never-
anything about it, dude.
Oh, nothing, dude. I never got into Pokemon. Was below me, and so I was never into it. And I don't know, man. I just see the market is like incredible. I have a buddy who sells Pokemon and whatnot, and he absolutely kills it.
Yeah, yeah, the Pokemon stuff goes nuts, man. Let me
Oh my God.
see. Yep, there went the choppy. Yeah, man. There's that internet kicking you. Let's see. After we were doing that, I want to get into my prize picks. Prize picks is something that I've been doing. And I kind of came up with the idea. I ran it past Hammy last week, and we were talking about doing something with the channel, and I thought it'd be kind of cool. You want to try to do it again?
I got it. I'm sorry.
You want to try to restart it again? There you go. Cool. We'll let Seth restart that real quick. But last week we were talking about it. I was talking about putting something together with my prize picks. It's kind of cool. I mean, prize picks is just over under on wins for the Chargers and Patriots, guys. Let me see. You're back in there, Seth? No worries, dude. I'll just get you back in here and we just have to load you back in. There you go.
Oh, the
Back.
prize picks, though, huh?
Yeah, so I was talking about it with Hammy, and I was thinking what we're gonna do is last year I had just signed up for it. A buddy of mine was like, "Hey, if you sign up on my link, you get free $50 or whatever, and you only got to deposit 10 or 20, whatever it was." So I did it, and I got like the $50 in bonus bets or whatever, and then I played a couple just in the postseason last year, and then I had it sitting there, so I wanted to revisit it, and I went back in. Here, let me load you back in on this one too. Let me find. Oops, there we go. so that people can see your mug. There you go. So I loaded up my prize picks. And what I was thinking about doing right now, I already placed 2 bets already. I put just prop bets. I didn't go nuts. Just a couple prop bets. And what I was going to do is I was going to sit back and say, okay, let's play, and we'll build it up. And what we'll do is at the end of the season, whatever we got, we'll go out and we'll get like a cool hobby box if we can get one, or we'll do something like that. And we'll go ahead and we'll rip it on the channel, do some giveaways and stuff. So I figured I'd hit the chat up and see if they wanted to help out with the prize picks this year. And we'll put some picks together and see what we can come up with, man. We'll either go broke or we'll rip some cool stuff at the end of the year, right? So I'm with it. So right now we're at $27.50 is what I still have left in the bank on the prize picks. I did have a couple picks that I made. Let's see. Look at my lineups right now. So I've got two props going, and they're I got DK Metcalf. I went on ahead and took the over on him. They got him at 56.5 yards receiving. So I took the over on that. I think he's going to go more than 56 yards. And then I took Terry McLaurin. They got him at 61.5. So I went the over on that. So I guess there is an over-under for Tyreek Hill, children sired during the season. He's taking the over. I love it. So I don't know. What do you guys think? These are our first picks. I used all of the bonus bets that I had, and I placed those already. Like I said, I went on ahead and you think DK Metcalf 56.5? You think the over is good on that?
Man, I don't know. Yeah, Metcalf. Yeah, the scary Terry I'm scared of.
61 yards. You're scared of that, huh? I took the
I feel
over.
like he's gonna start slow.
I know. I think they're coming out the gate, dude. I think those guys are.
I'd love
I think
to
both
see it.
those guys are going for over 80, easy. I think.
I'd love to
I
see
think
it.
you get over there and you're going to see, Aaron Rodgers. He's got a chip on his shoulder and something to prove. DK Metcalf. He got traded. He's got a chip on his shoulder, something to prove. I think those guys are going to connect, dude. I don't know. We'll see. And then I took Terry McLaurin.
All right.
So we'll see. We'll check the conference.
I'm just excited football's even here to talk about this about.
Dude, me too, dude. So in my second one, I picked up. I took another one. I took Jonathan Taylor, 78.5, dude. I think he's going for 100. He's running against Miami.
Good, because he's my running back in my other league.
Yeah. So I'm just glad I'm not playing you this week, dude, because
I need him.
Jonathan Taylor, he's going for 100, dude. Hey, what's up, Justin? What's going on?
I hope so. I hope he does.
I think he goes for 100 yards.
What up, Justin?
And I took Austin Eckler, 22.5. I took the over on that. I usually always take the overs. I just find like the good ones that I like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Prize Picks is pretty cool. I did throw a link in the comments, so anybody that does want to play along, you can sign up and we'll get $50 in bonus bets to see if we can win us enough money to get a hobby box this year, right? But that's what we do. We'll take this. We'll take whatever I get, and we'll get ourselves a cool little box or something. We'll rip, do a bunch of giveaways and stuff like that. But yeah, if we win both of those, dude, we'll win $150. So
Put it in for a box and do a rip.
that's what I'm talking about. We'll do some giveaways out of it, man. We'll do a little prize.
Awesome, dude.
That's it's pretty cool. I mean, I like the prop bets. I don't really get into like a lot of the straight up bets.
They're fun.
And stuff like that, but the props are cool.
They're fun, yeah.
Yeah. So like right now, I mean, let's see if anything else has popped up. I don't think. Let me see scoring. They have like some of these little devil and demon bets and stuff where it's kind of ridiculous because they want you to play, so you got to select that one. Like Justin Jefferson, he needs to rush plus receiving touchdowns, 0.5 rushing yards. They have a bunch of those crazy little ones.
They're so tempting.
They are, but you got to do 2. You got to do a minimum of 2, right? So it's like if you grab one of those, you got to throw a second one into it. So they're kind of hoping. But I don't know. Like I said, those bets that I placed already didn't cost me anything. It was all in that bonus bet stuff. So we'll see what happens, man. And maybe we can.
That's awesome. I'm excited to see how they go. Yeah.
Oh, I am too, dude. We'll have to see. But like I said, I threw the link down in the description, and if anybody does want to play on it, and they use that link, it'll put $50 more of the free bets or whatever. So
That's
cool.
That's
Not
great.
an affiliate
Build up
link or
on-
nothing, but it'll just boost us, and I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get a hobby box this year, man.
That'd be
I'll
fun,
do it,
wouldn't it?
dude. I'll take it. I'll cash that money out and get us a hobby box. We'll do some giveaways, man, at the end of the year.
Yeah. You could build up something fun, dude. That's for sure.
Yeah, that'd be a good time, man. So anybody out there in the chat pick up anything cool? See, Lions like said, Lions will want to run like crazy to neutralize the pass. No, that's for sure. I mean, they're gonna want to run like crazy just because they got good running backs. They got like serious good running backs.
It feels like a
Jimmy
run-heavy
Gibbs.
league this year.
Yeah, there was a big draft class for sure in running backs.
Yeah.
You see, what was that guy's name? Judkins. I guess they never charged him for that, so they don't know.
Oh, he might play?
Well, I don't know if he's going to play. They were talking about he was going to go back to college, dude.
Oh.
There's like a loophole that he could re-enter.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, let me see what it says at this point. I don't think they even signed anything or anything like that.
Okay.
So let me see.
I've only got a silver of his anyways.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, he was a good running back. I mean, but they were saying that he could actually hit the loophole and go back into the draft next year.
Well,
or
that'd
go back
be cool.
to college and then re-enter the draft.
I know some people were bummed about him, so that'd be pretty cool. Herbert Orange Laser Prism rookie card PSA 9 for $45. Wow.
You see what I'm saying? Like, people are sleeping on some of the good rookie quarterbacks, dude. He said he
Red,
had
white,
a
and
Baker
blue.
Mayfield, red, white, and blue. PSA 9 for $40. Dude, I buy 9s all day, dude. I
know, dude. 9s are the way if you want the card.
Yeah.
They're so cheap.
And the thing is like most of them are like, I have 9s that look better than 10s I have. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy.
I do. I mean, I have a PSA 5 that should be a 10. There's just no telling.
Yeah. And I mean, when they're in the slab, you can't tell until you pull it out. I mean, you could end up having,
No.
some surface issues.
I know this card.
Yeah, I'm looking up there and
card.
I'm just like, dude, I have some cool cards. I have like a bunch of Mike Evans. I was telling you earlier, I think he's gonna break the record this year. He just needs, if he goes for 1,000 yards, he breaks Jerry Rice's record. So I've been PCing him for the longest time. And dude, I have a lot of PSA 9s of him. I have PSA 9s that really look better than the PSA 10s I have. Like, legitimately. Yeah. I'm like, dude,
absolutely. If he can break that record, he should explode. His prices will go up.
Yeah,
and especially if he retires right after.
Yeah, well, I think he has like a 2-year deal, so I think he'll play another season after that. So he can even extend it. But yeah, I mean, he's a Hall of Famer, dude. So I PC him and just keep him. When he breaks a record, I'll probably throw some of my doubles up and just recover some of what I spent buying them and stuff like that. But definitely keeping a solid PC of him. He's one of my favorites. He's like Larry Fitzgerald, man. Like, I PC Larry Fitzgerald stuff. The guy was amazing.
He was the man.
He was, dude. And he's so like underrated and undervalued in the hobby, dude. Have you noticed that? Like, maybe it's because he was a Cardinal.
Unless you're like a brand new rookie, who isn't undervalued?
Yeah. Well, I mean, the Brady.
Crazy. All these press specs of people never played a minute of an NFL game, and then the prices are through the roof. You get Larry Fitzgerald, and you get it for dirt.
It's crazy, and that's part of that whole hype deal, dude. Is everybody's just like hyping up, all this stuff, and it's like everybody just wants to flip something and hype it up and pump and dump, and it's like, I don't get it either, man. You got players that are 4 and 5 years into the league, like a Justin Jefferson, or you got like, you know what I mean? You could pick up Jamar Chase and any of those guys that have been here like 4 or 5 years. They're in the middle of a good solid season, you know what I mean? And you got a rookie coming in, and they're like, people are paying twice as much for a card.
Right.
And then you got Hall of Famers like the Fitzgeralds and the Moss and stuff like that, and it's like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man. Dirt.
Yeah. And then, I mean, these people get done. I guess, those are the people that you see floating in and out of the hobby, because they end up getting left holding the bag. So they go out and they buy a bunch of these cards, and they're spending $100 and $200 on fucking rookie card that for a dude that hasn't even played yet. They had like 4 preseason snaps. You know what I mean?
Never proven himself in a game.
And then they wonder why they lost their money, dude,
Yeah, it's a game. It's a gamble and it's a game, but hey, it's just like the stock market, isn't it?
Yeah. I'll be honest. Most of the time, like I went on a limb. I really had to search and hunt for the Jaden Daniels stuff that I picked up because he's a local kid. I wanted a PC to get some of the parallels, and so I had to really really hunt and chase and wheel and deal to get the parallels that I did get. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But I try not to buy the rookies on the hype cycles, man. I usually wait. You look at every rookie and it's like they just spike all crazy and then they're gonna drop. Like even the best of the best, Jaden Daniels. I mean, spike
Right.
like crazy and he's gonna drop.
Yeah. Give it a
We're
couple
just-
anything. Yeah, give it a couple of years. If it's some fresh hot rookie QB, give it 2 years, man. Even a year, and you get
Yeah.
whatever you want.
Yeah, I'm buying CJ Strouds that were selling for $800, and I'm buying them for $40 right now, all day long.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
that's how it works. That's usually how I like to collect. That's kind of the way I go at it. I'll chase the rookies. What's up, Big J Money? I'll chase the rookies and I'll pull them out of packs and I'll keep them in my PC. But
Right.
when it comes to buying singles, dude, I stay away from them, man. The hype is just too unbelievable on some.
You're not going to be able to flip it in the hype, in the heat of the hype, So just don't go. If you pull it, you pulled it. If not, what are you doing? You're not
Yeah.
chasing. You're chasing debt if you're trying to,
Yeah.
buy those in the hype.
It's a nightmare. So I usually just I'll pick it up. Like I said, I'm out there buying Jamar Chase right now. I'm buying Trevor Lawrence, dude. Oh, I'm glad you said something. I need to look real fast because I got some stuff on my watch list. It was gonna end. That's how bad it is. Shout out Lions Luck on the eBay tip, man. What's up, brother?
I got that 8 on the Elway Lions Luck.
Oh, that's a sick card. I have that raw right now, and I wanted to send it off. I would probably say it's going to get 8 or a 9, dude. It's really a clean one that I have, man.
They go for big bucks up there. I had a raw one I bought it when I was a child. I bought it for $10 at my local card store. And I don't know what I did with it. Over the years, I hid it on myself and I've never found it. And that one was also in really good shape. So if I ever find that thing, I'm going to get it graded also. I think at least an 8 on that other one I have.
Yeah, I have a real clean one, dude. It's super, super centered. Yeah,
I was thinking about sending that back because it's got the old PSA label.
Oh,
and I was debating having them flip it.
The problem is now if you put that minimum grade on it, like if you tell them you want it to stay at 8, you know what I mean? You need a minimum grade of 8. They can come back and say, "Oh, it's a 7," and they'll just send it back, and you'll have to still spend the money, dude. Yeah, PSA is something else when it comes to grading, dude. If you send it back, because I sent them, I have an Earl Campbell rookie, and it's in a Beckett slab, and it's graded a 9, and I was like, dude, it's a clean 9. You know what I mean? I'd like to get that crossed over. I sent it over there, and I wanted the minimum grade of a 9. I don't want to drop the grade on it. And they sent it back, and they said, "Oh no, it doesn't meet the minimum grade," and I still ended up having to pay for it. So.
Oh my god, dude!
And so it's still sitting in an ugly Beckett slab. I can't stand those, dude. I don't like Beckett slabs. I have some CGC slabs. I mean, some SGC slabs, but I'm not even a fan of those, dude. They're just too big and bulky.
I agree. I just want a PSA. Call me like whatever. I get the Beckett's and some of these things are people love them. I just want what I know to be what it is, and that's a PSA slab. So
yeah,
I'm a little. Unfortunately, I just prefer them.
I try to keep it uniform with my collection so that everything kind of looks the same.
That's part of it.
Like when I do my autos, I slab them myself, and I have I make it look similar to PSA, just not red. I can't,
Yeah.
But I will buy CGC cards, dude. CGC and the old SGC slabs, those are nice slabs, dude. And they're at least the same size, you know what I mean? So they kind of like line up, right?
Right.
But I do have a couple that are some SGCs. I have like my Jim Brown rookies in an SGC slab. I have a couple of Herberts in SGCs. Yeah, I mean, that's all that hype, dude. I mean, that's really what it is. Everybody gets on the hype train and everybody's hyped about PSA, and it's like, the grading really is inconsistent,
But whose isn't really also? How many videos have you seen somebody throw a card across 4 grading companies and, get grades all over the board?
Yeah.
It's the whole game is a joke to me. So if I just stick with one because that one's got the most upside. If I'm grading to sell, if I'm grading for PC, I don't give a crap, But if I'm grading to sell, I want to go with PSA.
Yeah, I mean,
Unfortunately,
their slabs hold more value, unfortunately, for now. But back in the day, Beckett held the value, dude. You know what I mean? So
absolutely.
at the drop of a hat, man,
Beck was everything.
the industry could just
Yeah,
change, dude, and people will be treating PSA like Beckett.
that's right.
So who knows? You know what I mean? Who knows?
That's yeah. It could go in a cycle and be back to Beckett one of these days. You know, who knows?
Or a whole nother new company. I mean, who knows? So
Yeah.
it
Tag all of a
changes.
sudden
Yeah,
takes
it
it.
changes. If Tag, listen, Tag has some bitchin' slabs,
They do,
dude.
but they have no credibility in the market.
They slabbed one of my cards for me.
Oh, nice, dude.
When I was at a show one time, the Tag people were there, and they actually slabbed one of my cards that I messed around
That's
and
awesome.
put up.
That's
And
good.
yeah, they were. I was at the Burbank Sports Card Show a couple years ago, and they had a booth. They were slabbing up. They were making a custom card. They said, "Hey, I'll buy one of your custom card slab if you slab one of mine." And they were like, "All right, cool." So they slabbed up my little personal one. But
That's awesome.
their slabs look great. You know what I mean? I know people were complaining that they could break really easily. But then
Oh, is that
again, it's
right?
like, yeah, but who's like throwing your cards around breaking them, dude? I mean, if you're doing something to a slab that you could break it, like what are you
Right.
doing?
You're right. And if you're traveling, they should be in your box or whatever. So yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah, I don't even travel with a lot of cards, dude. And if I do, I throw my slab, like my one touches. I pull my one touches out of the bags, but I mean, I just put them in the little one touch bags, and
I keep all my
that's
one
it.
touches in those bags anyway. I just like protecting that plastic.
Dude, you know what's crazy? I did a video on my channel a while back. Dude, I bought this stuff from McGuire's, dude. It's called Plastex. Bro, takes all the swirls and scratches out of any slab, dude. I've done
Oh,
it
really?
several times. Oh, dude, it's badass, bro. I mean,
I end up throwing away so many mags because they just get scratched up and I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to
no way,
see
dude.
what.
I just polish them up. They look like brand new, dude. Brand new.
What's that? Ah, what do you
Let
know?
me see. I got. Let me see. I got it right here. Hold on.
Yeah, I'll have to get in on trying that stuff out. You like Beckett's, Justin? Yeah, they do look good.
Dude,
I'm with.
this stuff is badass, dude. I'm not gonna lie. It's made for like your car headlights and stuff,
Okay.
but it's called Plastex, made by McGuire's, dude.
All right.
And I just throw a little bit of that on a little soft cloth or whatever, and just buff it out.
I'm gonna look. I'm gonna
It's
look into
crazy.
that for sure.
Dude, if you go on my channel and you watch for scratch slabs, dude, I had a Randy Moss that looked like somebody took their key and just freaking all the way across the back, and it took it out.
Really?
It took it out. I had to scrub it a little bit, but it took it out, dude. Any
That's
of those
okay,
little
yeah.
swirls, yeah, dude, that plastic stuff is badass, dude. Yeah, dude, I use it on all that stuff. I redo slab. People send them all the time. You know, how people when they'll send you a slab, one touch,
Right.
and,
That's
and when
it.
they eBay it to you, and you get it there, and it's still got all the gummy shit on it from the tape.
Always.
It's all
Yeah.
scratched up, dude. I pull it out, and it looks brand new, bro. Brand new.
Man, I'm gonna get some then.
Yeah, try it. It's like $6, $7, $8 maybe at Walmart. You're not gonna spend more than $10 for it, dude. You can get it at Walmart. It's just McGuire's Plastex, and that.
I'm gonna go.
And you know what even else I
Awesome.
noticed is once you polish it with that shit,
Yeah.
I guess it has a UV protectant in it, which PSA slabs don't even protect from UV. So it helps with that, but then your fingerprints don't stick on them. Like I get touched.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, and you'll never get fingerprints on it. No, it's
Got that nanotechnology.
hey, whatever, dude. I don't know, but I use it. It's amazing. And a bottle has lasted me. I literally have probably polished 80% of my slabs, and probably 101 touches, dude. And I haven't even used like a quarter of the bottle. So.
I believe it. I'm getting in
Yeah.
on that, dude. That's a great tip. I'm
Yeah.
definitely in on that.
Yeah, I don't clean my cards or anything. I
No.
just wipe them off. I'm not into that. You know, everybody's got their own opinion. Mine is, it is what it is, dude. If it's
Yeah.
off centered, it's off centered. You know what I
Right.
mean, it just.
I'm the same way. I'll wipe them down if I'm getting some cards graded. You know, a little sunglasses cloth.
Yep.
That's all I have.
do.
And plastic and gone.
That's it, dude. And you know what? My gem rate's been pretty stellar, dude. On all my newer stuff, I got like a 90% gem rate on all that.
That's the key. It's up to you to put yourself in the best position, right? So if you're just sending cards that you're not going through, and I'll make a stack of cards, and I'll make cuts to the cards, say 30% stayed in my first cut, and then I'll cut another 10%. I really don't want to send cards that are going to get a 9 or an 8 in my mind. So I'm
Yeah.
really strict about how much I go through those cards and how many cuts I make to the stack before I actually send out my order, because I don't like gambling that hard with PSA.
No,
So if I
especially
can
with
put
PSA,
myself,
dude.
yeah, got to put myself in the best, and without cleaning cards, which I don't do, you got to put yourself in the best position by really scrutinizing what you're sending.
Yeah, I just wipe them down. I take a penny sleeve and I hold it with the penny sleeve and wipe the top, and then I move the penny sleeve and then I put it in the
Right.
penny sleeve and shoot it off, man. I'm not a
That's it.
fan. I'm a vintage collector, dude. I love
Yeah.
vintage cards, bro, and nothing pisses me off more than when you see people with trimmed cards or you see people that have, man, that
Ruined.
is just, yeah, dude. It's like, I don't even care. I'll take one with a piece of tape stain on the top of it before I buy one that's been cleaned. It's just
Right.
the way it is, dude. You know what
Right.
I mean? What's up, Small Town Rips?
STR, what up, dude?
I was going to see, I actually hit him up to see if he wanted to come on tonight. He was doing another fantasy draft.
Aha.
I'll have to bring him on next week, man. Maybe a
There you
week
go.
after. But yeah, dude, it's crazy because, like I said, I'm not big on it. I don't want cards. I don't know what the polishes are going to do to these cards, so I don't want to have it. I don't know if you remember back in the day in the 90s, man, when they came out with the original, like, Topps Finest and stuff like that, and they were turning green over time. Like, you'll see them out there, and they're, like, green from whatever the chemical they used to print the cards back in the day. And the last thing I want is to get cards and then, 2 years down the road, you start turning pink or some crazy color, or, you know, because of whatever the polishes are using. I don't know, man.
That's right. You don't know the long-term effects.
Yeah, and I'm just a kid, dude. I'm a big ass kid. You know what I mean?
And there's something about having the card in its original intended form, than having it dusted up with some juice. I just want the pure form. Intended.
And the newer cards, dude. I mean, they polish this shit when they print them, dude. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But at the end of the day, like, I seen you had that one haul of vintage cards you picked up. You had a bunch of like 40s and 50s stuff, dude.
Yeah.
Isn't there something to be said about that? Like, when you were sitting there thumbing through those cards, like, isn't that like just bitching? I mean, I don't know.
They're creased, they're bent, and they're beautiful.
But that tells a story, dude. It was a kid that poked that hole in there to put it on his wall. You know what I mean?
Right. I still have a decent amount left, but these are all listed on eBay for now. But yeah, man, there's just something about them being in their raw form.
Yeah. And looking at them, and the way they were made.
It's like they get a patina on them. These are from, 1951. So there's, I love it.
I mean, dude, you're talking, you got a card that's like 70 some odd years old, dude.
It's amazing.
You know what I mean? A 75-year-old
and to see them
card.
Like, you just opened up some elite, but to see these is like, these were their elites of the day. We're like, this is the new product on the shelf, and we're going through. And,
actually,
amazing.
Justin, I got some vintage Steelers stuff I was going to send out to you. I got a bunch of like old Terry Bradshaws and stuff, like 80s and late 70s, early 80s Bradshaws. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's awesome.
I usually like to shoot those out to people when they're getting into vintage, because so many people now, they don't really, I don't know. Maybe it's just the old guys that love vintage, but there's just something about it, dude. It's like old cars and all that stuff. Like, you can't have an old car drive past you and not look at it and be like, whoa, that's badass, and it's kind of the same thing with the car. You know what I mean? It's like an old 57 Chevy rolled by or something. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, that is so cool, dude.
Yeah.
It's funny. Sick Twist is a good friend of mine. We've been friends for like, goddamn, over 25 years, right? And so we talk all the time, dude. And he's really going down the vintage rabbit hole too, And I probably fed the fuel on his fire, dude. I'm probably a bad influence on him. But awesome. Yeah, he's got some really bitchin'. He's putting together like a Dick Butkus collection. It's just pretty far badass, dude. I have a couple of Butkus cards, but he's like up some cool stuff.
Hville and I are going to be coming in. We just did a 1993 box battle, but we're going to start doing a few battles here, just older stuff, because it's been a while. So some 80s, some 90s, some 2000s, and it'd be cool to get even older.
Yeah, dude. The 80s and 90s stuff, you can still get pretty cheap. I mean,
Real
some
cheap.
of the boxes are out of control. You're not going to get an 86 Topps box anywhere.
I was gonna say, I want the
mean?
86, but I ain't getting that.
Yeah, stuff that's got like Montana's rookie, or that's got the Rice
the
rookie.
83.
Yeah,
84
but you can get some of the cool
Topps.
ones that have a lot of great players, dude. A lot of great rookies in them and stuff. You know what I mean? That you can pick up.
That's
85 is pretty good
Yes.
one that you can get fairly cheap. It's still expensive,
Barely.
but not as
Yeah.
bad as 86 is. You know what I mean? But
86, 83, yeah.
yeah, and even the 90s stuff. Some of that 90s stuff is bitching, dude. Like you could get sets of Peyton Manning rookies and stuff in them, Randy Moss, and you can get those boxes cheap, dude. I mean, you can pick up a box for less $100 in some cases. You know what I mean? So
I want to do an 01 to 05 somewhere in there. I want to get a box from in that time.
Get you some Brady stuff out of there, or what?
I wouldn't. I just look for the fun. I mean, I would love a Brady out of that, obviously, but I wouldn't be hunting. I just like those players from back. Some of those players were big for me. It's just like, every decade there's a new group of players that I love. So it'd just be fun to chase those early 2000s again too.
Dude,
obviously,
Justin said he's got O.J. Simpson rookie, Walter Payton rookie, Joe Montana, Phil Simms, Lawrence Taylor, so many. He said he'd love to get a Bradshaw one day.
Yeah.
Dude, I have a Bradshaw rookie.
That's awesome.
I did. And I sent it out to get graded. And it came back a 5. But I'm okay.
That's not bad.
It's got a wax stain on the back. It's a pretty cool looking card, dude. Yeah, I don't have an O.J. Simpson rookie, actually. I think that was a 1970 Topps. Was O.J.'s
70?
rookie. Yeah, 70 was his year. I think it's the same year. Let me see. Yeah, same year as Alan Page. I have the Alan Page rookie.
Nice.
But I don't have the O.J. Simpson. I do need to get one, though. I do. I got Justin in the room. Watch, hold on.
Yeah, Justin, your PC is disgusting. I already know that. O.J. Payton, Montana, Simms, Taylor. That is, yeah.
Yeah, I'm lazy, dude. But yeah, I freaking love it, man. Here you go, Justin. I brought this just for you, dude. Look at that. Oh. It's a PSA 5. I actually sent this out to Grady. I bought it raw. And it's got a wax stain on the back in this little area right here.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, it's just got a little bit of a wax stain on there, dude. It's the thing is, dude, I bought this one raw at a show, and it's centered, dude.
Yeah,
it just shows really, really good, dude. I know you can't see
the wax
yet.
The wax took it all the way down to a 5, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it's a little off center on the back, but dude, there's a little bit of a soft corner up here in the top. But this card is it was clean, dude. I had to pick it up, and then I set it off, and it came back a 5. So I was happy with that.
That's fun. That's great.
Yeah, and it looks great, dude. It looks amazing on my wall, dude. I'll take a 5 all day long of this card, bro.
Yep.
But yeah, I took I got a 5 on that, and then in the same submission, I had submitted the Gale Sayers rookie from Philadelphia.
Nice.
And I got a 5 on that too, which was pretty bitchin'. It looks so clean that Gale Sayers. It has a little scratch on it though, and it kind of is by his face, so it's kind of noticeable. But I got a 5 on that too. So that's what I mean, dude. The vintage stuff is just it's killer, dude.
I mean, yeah, I've got a stack of the vintage that I'm gonna send in at some point. And I don't expect anything above a 2 or a 3, but some of them I just want to be cased and protected because they're just so cool.
I have a lot of cards that are like 3s and 4s and 2s. You know what I mean? But it's dude, I love it. Like my Grail card right now is I'm looking for the 1894, the Mayo cut plug. It's basically the first football set that was put out. I have the Murad Cigarette Company ones where they put out the college football. So it has I have the Harvard, and then I have the tough college one.
Nice.
The Mayo cut plug cards, dude. I mean, if you could get one of those to even grade, you're in the game, dude. I mean, you can get a 1 of any player slab. And if somebody will grade it, $1,500, $2,000 for one of those.
Wow.
I mean, if you had one in like a 3 or a 4 or something like that, I couldn't imagine. I haven't
That's
looked.
pretty amazing.
It'd probably be sitting on like one of those golden auction sites or something like that,
Yeah.
But dude, yeah, those cards are cool, and I just want one. Like, I want one that'll grade. I don't even care if it's graded, to be honest with you. I want one of those. I want a card. I want a card from every era. I want all the cigarette and the tobacco cards. And,
it's a great idea.
yeah, and like I said, I mean the Bradshaw, dude. This one I have, bro. Let me go back to this, dude. Look how centered this thing is, dude. Like, it's so centered. It's got like a little rough corner here, and then there's another rough corner at this top. But, I mean, all in all, dude, especially for these 71 tops, I mean, anybody who's picked these up knows because of the color border, it's impossible.
Sure.
So it's a little off centered on the back, a little wax stain, but it's not, it's not a one. And so,
Right.
So I got that one.
Any decent centering is enough for me.
That's kind of my goal. I know it'll never happen, but my goal is to get a rookie card and an autograph from every Hall of Fame player. That's my goal.
That's a lofty but awesome goal.
Hey, I got quite a bit. I have my Bradshaw rookie, and I have his auto. What else I have? I mean, I have Otto Graham, Joe Montana, Jerry Rice.
Yeah.
I got Sammy Baugh. I have a Sammy Baugh rookie from the 1948 Bowman. And then I have an auto from him. Dan Fouts. I have a lot of autos, dude. Earl Campbell's and Walter. I have tons of autos.
Well, one day you'll have to put a compilation of all your Hall of Famers together in a video.
Yeah, I love it, dude. And I mean, like I said, I collect them all. I'm actually looking at an Alan Page auto right now. I have his rookie, but I don't have his auto. But I have two. I mean, Chuck Bednarik. I have a lot of those guys, dude. Yeah, I have the 86. I have Jerry Rice rookie. I've seen Justin. I have the Jerry Rice rookie, and then I have I think it's a mosaic. And it wasn't a pack pulled one, but it was like witnessed by Fanatics or whatever, witnessed by PSA. So it's already slabbed and everything too, but it's awesome. I think it's a mosaic. I don't think it's a Hall of Fame one. I don't remember what it was. But I like the mosaic Jerry Rice and signed in white ink. It looks pretty bitchin'.
Really?
Yeah.
What year was that?
I think it's a recent one. It's a recent one.
I didn't realize Jerry signed in those.
He didn't sign in the card. It's afterwards. It was hand signed.
Oh, I get you.
But it was witnessed. You know what I mean? So.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got like the little
that's cool.
sticker on the back. Yeah. So that's why I bought it. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah, I mean, I have like the Barry Sanders rookie, and I have an auto of his. I have Gale Sayers rookie, and I have a Gale Sayers auto. I have a bunch of that stuff. So
Emmitt Smith?
I don't have Emmitt Smith. I have his rookie, but I don't have an auto from Emmitt Smith. I need to get one of those. I have Frank Gore. I got number 2.
Nice.
I got number 2.
There you go.
I got Frank Gore. I got Barry Sanders. I have a ton of running backs, dude. I don't have a Walter Payton auto.
Oh, man.
I don't have a Jim Brown. I have LaDainian Tomlinson up there.
Of course.
Marion Motley. I have Marion Motley too. Eric Dickerson. Frank Gore. Earl Campbell. I got a lot, dude. I like autos on cards, man.
Is that a lot of autos behind you on the wall then?
Yeah, almost every other card is an auto. Most of those are a rookie and then an auto. Usually
nice, man. That's cool.
That's what I try to do. And then I have like little sets of patch cards. I have little cases.
I like that.
I like the game worn patches and stuff. Oh, Justin has a Peyton rookie.
Justin's, he's got it.
Joseph said Frank Gore on the Niners team that went to the Super Bowl against the Baltimore Ravens. I have the Frank Gores I have are both, I have it's out of 75, and it's actually a rookie auto of Frank Gore that I have, and it's out of 75. And then I have his tops. I think I have a refractor of his rookie. So I have the refractor, and then I have an auto of his. It was a pack pulled auto. It's a sticker auto, but it's a rookie auto. It was like when they first came out with the stickers.
Yeah. No one wants a sticker, but at the same time, everyone wants it. It doesn't matter. If I'm getting the auto that I want, I love it.
Yeah, I used to, dude, when back in the 90s and stuff, it was almost taboo to get cards signed. You know what I mean? People didn't like them. They said it ruined the card, but I was still always a fan of that. Like, I've always liked getting an autograph card. I need a Phillip Rivers. If anybody out there's got a Phillip Rivers, I don't have a Phillip Rivers.
That's Justin's actually. He's been able to help me. He sent me 2 John Elway autos so far.
Oh,
Just
that's
these
so
on
cool.
card things that they're absolutely amazing.
I have a John Elway rookie, but I do not have a John Elway auto. But I don't think I can. I can't put them on my wall though, dude. I'm like that. You see what's going on here, bro? There ain't a Chief, a Bronco, or a goddamn Raider on the wall.
I get it.
Well, I got Ronnie Lott, but he was a 49er, dude. So, there's some players that ended up on the Raiders, but
yeah,
I just can't display it, dude. I'm sorry.
I'm a similar way with mine. The cards on display are not Peyton Manning's. That's for sure.
I'm trying to think. Do I even have a Raider, a Chief, or a Bronco? I don't.
Woodson?
No. There's not. I have a bunch. Don't get it twisted. I have a bunch of Raiders, Broncos, and Chiefs cards. They're just in boxes. Yeah, I don't, dude. I see Bruce Smith, and we got Reggie White rookies, and Dick Butkus, Ronnie Lott, Ray Lewis, Aaron Donald. Dude, yeah, it just doesn't happen in my world, dude. I'm old school, bro.
It was Joseph. It was either the Redskins or the 49ers. They both were like 52-10 or something. They were both blowouts.
Yeah. I have 49ers. I have 49ers on the wall, but they beat the Chargers when the Chargers went to the Super Bowl. But it was at 91.
Yeah.
But I can do with 49ers. I like 49ers.
Really?
There isn't a card of a Chief, Bronco, or Raider on my wall.
I've got a Steve Atwater, Carl Mecklenburg auto, and a Vance Johnson auto.
Dude, you know who has the coolest? You know who has the coolest auto, dude? Eric Dickerson. Have you ever seen his auto, dude? Dude, his auto is like probably the best auto I've ever seen. Dude. Bradshaw's is cool too.
I'll tell you, Vance Johnson. Vance Johnson has. Look at this thing. I think this is a super clean auto.
Yeah, that's a
Vance
cool auto,
Johnson
dude.
there.
Yeah, that's a cool one. If you actually look,
I just
right up here,
signing.
That's a Terry Bradshaw 8x10 auto right there.
Nice, dude.
But Terry Bradshaw has a cool auto. But Eric Dickerson's auto, dude, is like ridiculously good, dude. It's cool.
Some of them just have incredible autos.
Yeah, I mean, his is like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not the. I got a Lad McConkey RPA, and I'm like, fuck, he just initials them, dude. I hate that. Sign.
They're just not fun to look at. There's nothing like cool about it.
Yeah, dude. But yeah, Dickerson has probably one of the cooler autos, dude. I like his auto.
Yeah.
Well, cool, man. Hey, I'm glad everybody joined us tonight, man. Thank you guys, Justin and Joseph and Sick Twist and Small Town Rips, Lions Luck, Big J Money. Big J Money was a blast. We had him on, dude. We'll have to bring him back on again. He was a good time, man. But I appreciate you guys all for coming out and messing around with us and listening to our nonsense. Thanks again, Seth, for jumping in tonight and playing along with some stash or trash. And next week, what we'll do is by next week, we'll know whether I won those prize picks or not. And so next week we'll get together and we'll put together a couple of prop bets and we'll start our mission. We'll see if you guys can help me to win a hobby box or something, and we'll do some giveaways on the channel. So
look forward to it.
All right, man. I appreciate you guys all for